Yikes. It rained a little bit since last week. This is permaculture. Look at that. Unreal. What the? That is funky. I don't like mold. I don't like mold on wood. Come on. I'm a mold. What are you doing on my wood? Look at that. It's a week. It's been sitting under a tarp, completely enclosed, which is admittedly a bad idea. It's moldy, dude. What are you gonna do? Live and learn? Stop being dumb in the future? I guess. I'd like to set up something up here to walk on, a platform, like a deck that I can walk on with some of these rough sawn boards and the 2x4s going across and across, and then start putting these rafters up. Maybe next week. I think I need help for that. I don't think I want to do that by myself. I tacked these braces on the floor. This outside is exactly at 8 feet from this side, and then this is a common bottom all the way across, so that will represent the rafter plate. And I would imagine that has to do with the peak as well. It's time to do some research. I came down here to take a look at the river to see how it had changed since the last rain. It's been a big rain event recently. And you know what, that's one of the things I love about the way that rivers run, is that they are always evolving. Like, there's just no stopping that motion and what it can do to the land around it. There were some rooted grasses over there that's probably was topsoil at the beginning of the year, and now it's the bare clay. Same in this area here. And the river used to run more flatly and broadly across these grasses here, and now it's sort of channeled itself into one spot. I'm going to take a look down the stream here, up there into that waterfall-like area. It's not really worn away here. That's kind of impressive. Maybe it's just the bed of grasses. Usually in the summer this is reeds, sort of like this. Not as big though, but many of them spread out. I mean, that's the way it was last year. I don't know what it was like all the years before that though. That big rock has moved. This used to be a bit of a tighter choke. You know, it was higher up. It was like this much higher up and tighter in. And that's just been pushed away and probably eroded deeper into the bottom there. This is remarkable. I mean, I have plans for what I want to do here. I sort of want to restrict the water up there a little bit to get a deeper area in this whole area here, and maybe further down there where that washout was. And, you know, kind of have something that you could get your whole body in on a nice hot summer day and enjoy a cool Coors Miller Lite. But that's way in the future, and I don't know if I have those plans, what nature's going to do to my plans once I make them and put them into place. I found a pretty amazing blackberry bush down here by the river, just on the other side of the tumultuous waterfall area. Really awesome, productive blackberry bush. It's huge. It goes all the way around, all the way out there. I'm just down by the river right now, filling my face. One of the side effects of that latest rain event is that all these canes have been folded over here, effectively spreading that blackberry bush from its origin over here down across this way. There's even some berries down here. Oh, don't let those go to waste. There's water berries, creek berries. Come here. Finished cutting all of my rafter pieces. I can go and put them together now. It looks like the sky's about to open up into our favorite rain, but I've got rain gear. This needs to be stacked a little bit differently. I'm gonna probably assemble all my rafters, stack them under there, and then put some of this tin on top so that they're open on the sides and not sealed up like bread in a bag to get all moldy. Worked until about 6 o'clock today. Starting to come down a little bit, starting to drizzle, and the sky's all cloudy, so I'm gonna call it quits. It was a fun day. I practiced got my door in here just to see what it would kind of feel like if it were open in the space in it. Yeah, man, that's not anything worse than what I thought it would feel like. I got these rafters all stacked up there, all 6 of them. I'll have to make a 7th one that's like the fascia for the overhang that comes out about a foot, maybe 18 inches out there. That'll be on the outside, more like a trim piece, but I'm feeling good about my accomplishments today, honestly. You mean like help eating the honey?
They can get the rest of the honey.
Oh, if I drip some, you can get the drips?
Mm-hmm.
Drip Master Juice!
Honey juice master.
Honey Juice Master! Get even closer, honey juice. Some got on the jar. Oh, some more got on the jar. Dadgummit, this is going to be a honey on the jar situation, Lo. Have you ever fixed one of those?
No.
There's a honey on the jar situation happening right about now.
Yeah.
I don't know how to handle that. You think we'll fill up 2 of these jars or just 1?
I think actually 3. I think 3. I think 2 of these jars and 1 of a small jar. So that's a lot of jars.
Oh, you got a honey ring. That was pretty awesome. It looked like a ring made of honey.
I mean, it's pretty yummy. Honey dip. You dipped my finger in honey.
I dipped your finger in honey?
Yeah.
Woo. Whoa, right across your hand, buddy. How about a honey hand?
I'm gonna take as much honey as you let me.
Here you go, honey. Get in the jar. Don't mess this whole thing up, Ian.
If you talk about me, you're talking about sweets. You talk about sweets. You're talking about me.
Talking about the honey monster, I'm talking about Lolo.
If you're talking about the honey monster, yeah, who's not a bee. You're talking about Lolo.
Mm-hmm. The honey monster. Hello. Welcome to the Honey Monster Show. My name is your host, Lolo the Honey Monster.
You mean Ian to the talking to the honey monster? Oh.
Dog. There's like a week's worth of honey still in that bowl.